Okay, so this is the fuse. It is on. We're gonna just pull this up and remove it and put it on top. That's it. Okay guys, this is the tank. It's supposed to be 25 pounds. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna weigh it. It says we got 33.7 pounds. Guessing the tank weigh 8 pounds or something like that, but it's supposed to have 25 pounds inside. So after we charge the system, we weigh it again and we subtract from it, so we'll know how much left we have. Now this is the hose you need. I also bought it from Ability Refrigerants, I think is the name of the company that sells it, and I'm gonna explain it. This is R410A. So I don't know if you guys see here around it says PSI. Then the first one says right here, I don't know if you see it, R410A. Then the green one R22. Then we got here 404, R134. So those are all the types of refrigerant that you could do with this. And the way it works, you see 410 is the purple one and PSI is the blue. So we're gonna go on the purple because you're supposed to have, this measures the evaporator coils inside the unit. So it tells us the temperature over there. So we need it to be 40 degrees right here. It needs to be 40. So the PSI must be at around right here, one right above it. That's the PSI that it should have. If it is right here at 30, that's when the coils are getting frozen. It means it's leaking somewhere and it's very low if it's in 30, because if it's in 30, it's gonna freeze up. So that's when you wanna top it off and get it to 40 little by little. And you do the same thing with all the other things. You see, for R22, 40 will be right here at like 60 psi. So it's a lot less pressure in the R22 system. In the R410, it needs more pressure. That's why the 40 is here. So now that you understand that, oh, another important thing, you see this one doesn't have anything in it. We're gonna call it female. And this one, you see that right there in the middle, this is the male. This one goes in the unit, this one goes in the tank. Okay, so the first thing, we're gonna connect our male side to the low side of the unit. The low side of the unit is gonna be the one with the thickest copper line right here. So you guys see, you're gonna remove the cap right here, put it on the side. And we are going to connect it over there. But first, before we do that, we gotta connect the other side to the tank. Okay, remember the female side, we're gonna connect it right here. And because I don't know how, I don't want to get burned or nothing, I'm gonna put another glove. And now we're gonna put the male side here, and you gotta be quick finger because you're gonna get a little bit of refrigerant. There we go. There we go. And now, if you understand, this line has air, right? It has air. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna open it up a little bit just to let the air out. That should be good. Now we're gonna check our gauge right here. It says it's very high, but the thing is off, of course. Now we're gonna turn it on, connect the, see that? We connected back the fuse. But I'll show you now. Now look, it shows that we are at 30 That's it. We are at 30. We need to get to 40. So you want to do it again? Show you. I'm gonna open it up. Count probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open it up. We close it. We let it run for a minute to stabilize, and we check again. It went a little bit over 40, but I think it's coming back down. So just gotta give it a couple seconds. Gotta let it run for 2 minutes, and we'll see how it does. So after 2 minutes, I'll come back. So now look, we are 40 now. So we should be, I'm a little bit over, so do 5 seconds at a time instead of 10. With 40, we're gonna turn this off. Make sure this is closed. And now when we remove that, the only thing that's gonna leak out is whatever is left over in the hose. So just be fast. And actually, I was nothing, so it should be good. Now we put the cap on back again, and we should be good. And guys, if this video was helpful, make sure you subscribe, like, leave any comments. Remember, I'm doing this because I have a major leak in the evaporator coils, and this is a R410A. They don't make them anymore, so I'm looking for that part on the marketplace. And while I get it, now we having like 100 degrees. It's a heat wave that's going on here in Jersey, so that's why I got this, to just keep refilling it until I get that replaced. So guys, see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave any comments. All right. Oh, and I forgot, we gotta re-weight this, get it back to 0. And we have 31.9, we have 33.7. So this is 2 more ounces, and we would have put 2 pounds. So we put like almost 2 pounds per se. Now we can storage that. And if we use 2 pounds, we know we have still 23 more pounds in that tank.